A bear appeared at our campus site and ate our daughter.
What?
Olivia was sad seeing you off going on a business trip. In order to cheer her up, I took her out to go camping.
Where are you right now? I'm coming ASAP.
You're coming?
Tell me where you are.
In the mountains?
Which mountain?
The one in the north?
You've got to be kidding me. There are tons of mountains in the north.
It's no use coming here. The little body of the 3-year-old would already be digested in the bear's stomach.
Really?
Really?
This whole thing is just too weird. I think you're lying.
You don't believe your own husband's words?
I don't believe you.
A bear just ate up my daughter right in front of me. I'm in shock.
You should have given your life to protect your child.
I'm 38 years old. I can't act quick like you.
You're only 3 years older than me. You should be more desperate to save her.
At first, the bear attacked me. My shoulder's dislocated and I'm bleeding all over.
If you're a father, you should endure any pain and do whatever for your daughter's sake.
That's what I would have done, if possible, but the bear broke my glasses and I couldn't see a thing.
Oh, what a clever bear.
And then it started roaring so loud. It was a really scary bear.
Was it a black bear, brown bear, or Yogi Bear?
This isn't a time for jokes. It even destroyed your car.
What? Why did you use my car without permission?
Olivia insisted on going in your car.
I can't believe it.
Why are you more shocked by the car than the fact that your daughter was eaten?
My Flash Speed 2018 is my important buddy.
It's just a car. It's not a friend or family. Don't make this more complicated than it already is.
Stop being silly.
That's my line. I was running for my life with a kid.
What kid? Olivia was eaten, right?
There's something I need to tell you.
What?
My ex-wife and I had a child and I need you to raise the kid.
Excuse me?
My ex-wife, Blair, was also killed by the bear.
Huh? You went camping with Olivia only, right?
That's right. But we met Blair and her daughter at the campsite by coincidence, and Blair was eaten up by the bear just like Olivia.
Did you eat a mushroom which causes delusions?
Just listen. Blair's the same age as me, but she used to be the star of our track and field club. Since she was fast, she was able to come in between the bear and her kid.
I never asked you how her kid survived.
My other daughter is still alive. She's a 7-year-old sweet little girl. We must raise her as our own from now on.
No way. What the hell are you talking about?
Her mother was eaten right in front of her eyes, and you're gonna abandon her?
This whole story is just too messed up. I can't think straight right now. Just give me a minute to organize my thoughts.
Of course. Sorry.
In the meantime, can you send me a picture of your living daughter?
I'll send you a video then.
Thank you. I'll get my head around it and get back to you.
Let me know your thoughts within 2 days while you're away. You're a warm-hearted person, so I hope you'll be able to accept her as our own new family.
How does it feel inside the bear's tummy? Huh? According to Travis, you were attacked by a bear and got eaten up. Why couldn't he come up with a better lie? He never would have thought his current wife and ex-wife were colleagues, and that they were so close as to have lunch together every day. I was so surprised when you showed me your husband's photo, just after I started working here. It was my ex-husband, Travis. Maybe God gave us the chance to become friends. What surprised me more was that Travis suddenly came to my place last night and asked me to take care of Olivia. He said he wanted to investigate whether I was cheating on him, right? Also, he said something creepy like, "You are beautiful as ever, and it reminds me of our wonderful marriage." Ugh. I knew you were on a business trip, so I just went along with his story and tipped you off right away. Although I booked the first flight in the morning, I'm sorry for having you take care of Olivia. Don't worry about it. Olivia is a super good girl. She's watching Frozen right now. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. I love kids, especially sweet girls like Olivia. Oh, by the way, Travis said something weird. What did he say? He wants me to raise the kid he had with you. But I've never had a kid in my life. I know. Why would he lie like that? Well, it's true that he has a child. He just sent me a bunch of videos of a kid who looks exactly like Travis. Really? Is that his illegitimate child? You think so too? How old is that kid? She's 7 years old. For real? You guys got divorced 7 years ago, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. One day, he suddenly said, "I can't stand your overly detailed personality," and asked me to divorce him. I guess that was just an excuse. His affair partner got pregnant, so he divorced you before you found out. I can't believe him. Didn't you think he was suspicious at the time? Actually, it was shortly after I lost my parents in an accident. I was just too emotionally down to discuss the divorce, so I signed the papers without much thinking. I see. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's okay now. I'm over it. But that makes it even harder to forgive Travis. It makes me sick just to think that he was having a baby with some lover while I was at rock bottom emotionally. We need to get back at him. For good. How? Do you think we can get things ready by the time Travis comes home? I have a plan. Really? I have an idea. So can you leave it to me? I trust you. Let me know if I can be of any help.
You'll be back today, right? Have you made up your mind about living with my daughter? I watched that Yogi Bear cartoon after having that conversation with you. Huh? Watching it helped me calm down. It cleared the fog in my mind. So, you're ready to accept her as our new family? I can't. Why not? Olivia is the only daughter I have. But Olivia is gone. Why can't you just raise my other kid as your real daughter? Olivia is napping at your ex-wife's house. What? Oh, she's awake. Wait a minute. What's going on? Surprise! Hey, you are surprised, right? Why do you and Blair know each other? Blair and I are colleagues. She gave me a call when you left Olivia with her. No way. I told my business partner what happened, and he gave me permission to participate in the meetings remotely.
I immediately booked a flight and came home the next day. Rebecca already knows about your lies, so why don't you just come clean?
Okay, I'll tell the truth. The kid was actually abandoned by her parents at the campsite. I felt sorry for her and wanted to help her by adopting her.
I've done my research. You can't lie to me.
I don't know what kind of detective you hired, but there's no way you can find out everything in just 2 days. You're being deceived by fake information. You should trust me, not some random detective.
Bob's detective agency has trustful detectives. It's rude to say that their information was fake.
The name of the company seems kinda shady.
If you say so much, let me share their excellent work. According to their research, the girl in the video you sent me is the illegitimate daughter between you and your affair partner.
That's a lie. She was a homeless kid who I found at the campsite.
I watched the video, but she looks exactly like you.
That's just a coincidence.
Her name is Mia. Mia's mother is Jessica, and you guys have been together for 8 years. She got pregnant because you didn't use birth control, even though you said you would. By the time she realized that she was pregnant, it was too late. How could you do such a thing when you were married to me? I can't believe you. So until now, Jessica was raising Mia by herself, but Friday evening, she left her with you.
How do you know all that?
Don't underestimate the detectives of Bob's detective agency. Now that she knows this much, isn't it time for you to come clean about the whole thing?
If I do come clean, do you think Rebecca will still forgive me?
Yes, of course. I'm her best friend. I'm sure of it.
Then I'll confess. Jessica actually ignored me for about a year. Then suddenly she showed up out of nowhere.
And?
She said, I'm getting married, but I can't take my daughter with me. She forced me to take care of her daughter and I haven't heard from her since.
Oh no!
So that's how I came up with the perfect plan.
And that's the Yogi Bear plan?
Stop making fun of my plan. First, I pretend Olivia was killed by a bear and have Rebecca raise Mia instead. Then, I told Blair that Rebecca was cheating and have Blair look after Olivia while I pretend to be busy coping with Rebecca's affair problem. And kinda continued to let her raise Olivia, hoping she'll get attached to her.
What part of that was perfect? You're more of an idiot than I thought.
It's a brilliant plan. This way, I can go back and forth between you two. I get to enjoy time with both women. It's killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Why did you think I'd be your affair partner?
Because I divorced you unilaterally, and you still have feelings for me. It's only natural that we become lovers again.
It's been 7 years since our divorce. I have no feelings for you.
I'm sure our love will grow back again once we start our new life with a kid.
That will never happen, even if we were the last 2 people on Earth. After you pay me alimony, I shall never have anything to do with you.
What? Alimony?
The alimony would be $10,000. There's undeniable evidence of an illegitimate child, so you can't get away.
You should have checked the laws beforehand. Cheating doesn't affect alimony.
That's not always the case. There are exceptions when your actions cause great ripples. Because of your selfish actions, I became depressed and had to see a doctor. You being so focused on your girlfriend, you never supported me mentally, even when I was so down after losing my parents.
Oh.
So, I'll hire a good lawyer and I'll definitely have you pay it. I'll also charge you for destroying my car.
Don't get upset over a little old car like that.
If you lied about the bear attack, then did you also lie about the car being destroyed? Travis used my car to show off the cool car to you, Jessica. But on the way, he went a little over the stop sign, so he backed up. But then he bumped into a huge truck. The truck driver and his truck were okay, but with the car being so small, it was damaged and became unrepairable.
They know all about that too?
You had a Fiat car, right? It's a small car, but he's unharmed? You said something about a shoulder dislocation. That's how you got hurt, right?
Yes.
I wish you had hit your head hard enough to be able to reset your personality.
That's terrible.
Where's the car now? He sold it to his friend who works as a junk car buyer. How can they do that without your permission? Travis promised him he'd get my permission later.
I can't believe how well those detectives looked into this.
Anyway, you'll have to pay me $20,000.
Huh? It's an old car. At most, 10 grand.
My car is small, but it's a Fiat. Google it.
Oh, wow. Is it still this expensive?
Now you know. And then there's the child support.
I'm not divorcing you. Why should I pay child support?
Of course we're getting divorced.
What?
Who wouldn't under these circumstances? You take this whole thing too lightly.
Blair said you'd forgive me if I came out clean.
She's my best friend, so I thought I knew her well, but I guess I made a mistake.
You've gotta be kidding me.
You betrayed both your ex-wife and current wife. You've got to be kidding me if you think you'll be forgiven so easily.
Well?
I'm okay, since I've been divorced for 7 years and I really had no feelings for you. But Rebecca had feelings for you until 2 days ago. She was happy to have you and Olivia in her life. Think of how it feels to have that happy family destroyed so suddenly.
That's...
Your other daughter, too. You pushed her around for your own reasons. Don't you feel sorry for her?
It's Jessica's fault. I didn't want a child with her.
You took a lot of videos.
They were all taken by Jessica. She sent them to me often. It was annoying.
You're the worst person I've ever met.
I had a relationship with her because our physical compatibility was good. Nothing more, nothing less.
Why did you divorce Blair if you weren't planning to marry her?
I was going to marry her. But she said I'm good for a boyfriend, but not for a marriage partner.
She had better eyes than us.
We continued to have a relationship for a while. But a year ago, she broke up with me and that was it.
You were no longer good enough to be her boyfriend. Maybe she thought it'd be bad for her daughter.
Jessica's the worst since she suddenly abandoned her own daughter she raised.
You've got that wrong.
Excuse me?
Actually, I've already contacted Jessica.
You did?
She has no intention of abandoning her daughter.
What?
Do you remember what she told you? I'm getting married, but my fiancé's parents live overseas. His mother's chronic illness is getting worse, and she doesn't have long to live, is what she said.
Was that so?
I don't think he remembers a thing. She continued, I have to go report our marriage to them ASAP, but you can't go without a passport, and I don't have time to wait for that. So I need you to take care of her while I'm gone.
Really?
I heard you drank a lot at the restaurant where you met her.
She said it was her treat, so I ordered a bottle of wine.
According to Jessica, you said, "My wife is on a business trip, so it'll be no problem," and agreed to look after her.
Did I say so?
Then, she dropped you and her daughter off at our home. She left a letter and went abroad.
Oh, I found the note. I tore it up because I was so angry that she forced me into this trouble.
Such an idiot.
She left me with tons of her clothes, groceries, and $1,000. Anybody would think she was abandoning her kid.
She just prepared things so that her child could have a decent life for the next couple days.
Then why didn't she reply to any of my emails?
Her fiancé's parents live in the mountains. The internet network is horrible, I heard.
Then how did you get in touch with her?
Bob's detective agency has connections all over the world. They helped me.
They're like a secret society.
So, you've misunderstood her intention and dug your own grave.
I'm an idiot.
Well, the fact that she took so many videos, she clearly loves her daughter. Her daughter in the videos looked so happy and was smiling in all of them. She must be a good mother. If you had watched the videos and read the letter to the end, it wouldn't have come to this. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm speechless.
By the way, Jessica wants to live a life she's not ashamed of for the sake of her daughter. So, she has promised to pay me alimony. Why don't you follow her example?
If I pay you that, will you reconsider the divorce?
Of course not.
Oh no.
I'll take care of Mia until Jessica comes back. I'll come get her, so get everything ready.
Where will you go after that? You can stay with me at our house.
I don't want to see your face anymore. I'll rent a furnished apartment. I'll contact you through my lawyer about the divorce.
Don't be hasty. There's still time to work this out.
Divorce is the only option.
But don't you think Olivia needs a father?
There it is. That's what cheating husbands always say. Is there a what to say book for cheating husbands in order to get away with their bad deeds?
Don't make fun of me. I'm serious.
You should add to that book. Men who cheat on their spouses are evil. You need to get rid of them immediately.
I won't cheat on you from now on. I'll be a good husband and father.
Who on earth would believe your words?
I'll send you a bouquet of roses every day.
No one wants that from you.
I'm not talking to you. Stay out of this.
I'm done with you.
No, please.
Well, now that Olivia's awake, why don't the three of us go out to have dinner? I'd like to go somewhere where Olivia can eat her favorite food. Okay, I'll Google a good place for pizza then.
What's the point of having that conversation with me? If you're trying to show that you're ignoring me, then stop.
I'll stop then. I'm out too.
That's not what I meant. Wait.
The divorce is completed. Congratulations! Let's celebrate. Maybe a trip using alimony? Jessica and Travis each transferred $10K to me yesterday. I got $20K each, plus $20K for the car and $100K for child support. That guy must have borrowed a lot of money. I heard Jessica also asked him for child support. I'm guessing his total debt to be around $300K maybe. What about property division? I had all my savings in my daughter's name. Travis is an idiot who spends as much as he earns, so I don't have to share any of my savings. His company already knows about the affair. He seems to be having a hard time at work. How do you know all that? I got a text from him. You too? Saying how he had to move into a shabby old apartment because of the debts. The electricity and gas have stopped, and he has a game lover next door who's playing games with extra loud volumes all night long. His apartment owner won't do anything about it, and he can't get any sleep. He got what he deserves. Next time, we have to look out for each other so that we don't fall for any more idiots. It's been a good lesson for both of us.